Big up, everybody. Here's Lichel welcoming for all of the Mannschaft fan, bis Deutsche und alles, and all of my regular fans. Shout out to each and every one of you. Big up to each and every one of you joining. Don't forget to smash a like and subscribe. If you're new, turn the notification bells on all posts, not just personalized, on all posts. And that would help you know when I'm live and whenever you can come in and have your fun and chat with the community because we're all Manchester United fans, no matter where you are in this world. Shout out to each and every one of you. And don't forget to smash the hashtags. Hashtag Red Devil Mode and post your national flag because we're a global community, guys, and we are everywhere, always. And this is where the Manchester community is. It's a global fan base, guys. Shout out to you guys. And it's a big one, guys. Today, some interesting news. As you can see, Man United is making their move. It seems like we are going to make a bid, an official bid for Adam Wharton. There is a lot of reports coming in right now that Man United sound is you. Sound is you. Oh, hold on, Frankie. Hold on 1 second. Let me fix this sound issue really quickly. Let me fix it really quick. Hold on. Let's see if it works. Better now, Frankie. Let me know if it's better now, bro. Can you hear me better now? Does it sound better now, guys? I'm not too sure. Hopefully, it's better now. Damn. I don't know what's happening. Oh, I can see what's happening. Hold on. Boom. 1 second. Yeah. So, guys, hope you're having a great day. Shout out to each and every one of you. Of course, your boy Marken is in the building, and you know it's the transfer news segment. So get in, strap in, and let's get into what's happening right now in the world of Man United transfers. Of course, let's start with Adam Wharton. Of course, everyone knows the quality of this youngster. Pure central midfielder. He gets into all the proper tackles and physicality that you need. Shout out to you, Richard James. And of course, he's one of those players can create from deep. He has a very amazing break in the line pass. You've seen it in the Community Shield and you've seen it in the FA Cup. This guy, he does steal the show everywhere he goes. And Manchester United are hearing rumors that, of course, Crystal Palace will be willing to listen to an offer in the region of 70 million pounds. Will that be the final figure, guys? I cannot say. But what I can tell you is Manchester United is prepared to make a bid for somewhere in the region of 55 million pounds plus 10 in add-ons to test the waters. Will this happen soon? I hope so. I certainly hope Man United delivers because guess what? There's not much time left, just about 11 days left in this transfer window. And of course, we need to get some outgoings going. But not just to talk about Adam Wharton, but guys, also I must touch on the goalkeeping in Maestro, the youngster from Belgium. And of course, we're talking about none other than Sen Lammens. 1 second, guys, as I adjust the slide. But at the same time, what I can tell you is Sen Lammens is the interest of Manchester United. The goalkeeper is certainly a player that the club is interested in signing. It's one of those things where Man United is keeping a keen eye on the goalkeeper. And of course, Man United definitely are interested in signing this player. Guys, it's going to be very, very interesting if Man United gets this signing done. What I can tell you is that the club is keen. Amorim is keen. The player loves the idea of playing for Manchester United. And of course, Ruben Amorim is very, very interested in this goalkeeper. What can we say, guys? This goalkeeper is very talented. It's not a difficult deal. In fact, it's around 20 to 25 million euros, so it's just about 19 million pounds. Not a lot in there, guys. And of course, Manchester United has initial contacts made. They have already understood terms. A slight verbal agreement has been made with the player, and of course, the club is interested in and open to do the deal. I think the club is also interested in loaning a few of the talented youngsters at Manchester United, which makes this deal very easy to do, guys. It was always a deal Man United planned to do at the back end of the window. I will keep saying this, guys. It was always planned for the last weeks of the window. Will Man United go in? I expect them to make a bid for this player in the coming days. But right now, I think Man United's focus is on Adam Wharton. And the reason why I say that is because all roads lead to Adam Wharton. I told you yesterday that they had a scout. The scout was there in the last game. He was there in the game of the Community Shield, and the scout was also at the game in the FA Cup final. Now, what we can say is Man United is certainly interested in the player. Man United hopes to get an answer from Crystal Palace on a definite sum in some way, shape, or form in the coming days. They would like to make a bid that will be accepted instantaneously to get this matter sorted. Of course, Ruben Amorim is pushing for additional midfielder, and this midfielder could see the end of Mason Mount. Now we know that Ruben Amorim loves Mason Mount, but when this guy comes in, it's gonna be him next to Bruno. And that's a reality that's going to be hitting very hard. Of course, a lot of fans and a lot of rumors by a lot of different YouTubers and media sources are trying to place Rasmus Højlund on the exit list. But I would remind each and every one of you that yes, Man United have had talks with various clubs for the player. Man United have not accepted a deal for the player. They have always directed the club to the player to see if the player would be willing to make a move on his own. They have never, sound again. Can you hear me better now? Let me know if you can hear me better now, bro. Let me know. Big up. Shout out to you, Mark Davies, in the building. Let me know if the sound is better, broski. Hopefully it's the same. Hopefully it's better. It's better. Frank, can you tell me, Frank? Maybe I need to switch mics again. Anyway, until Frank lets me know, guys, I'll go on. Yeah, big up to Richard James in the building. Now, what I can say to you guys is that Manchester United is certainly keeping this goalkeeper on standby. And the reason why I tell you that is because the manager has personally had a phone call with this player in the last couple of weeks. And of course, there are rumors that Onana might be starting the game against Fulham, but all reports say that Bayern will remain in the starting position until another goalkeeper is signed to give him competition. Onana is remained dropped. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to you, Richard James, in the building. And of course, let's hear what Mark Davies have to say. Shout out to you. First comment I brought up, guys. You know Mark Davies is, guys. I have heard that Ineos have told the United manager that they are happy on keeping all three goalkeepers. What do you think, Mark? Well, I can tell you that Ineos are not interested in selling Bayindia in this current moment. I can tell you also that, Tom Heaton, this is his last season. He is going to be moving on. He is the third choice goalkeeper. Now, it's going to get very techie in the coming weeks, guys. And the reason why I say that is because Andre Nana is going to be pushing for his starting position once again. And of course, he is the official number one. Will Bayern there be giving a chance to retain the starting position after his miss up against Arsenal? What can I say, guys? I think he had an okay game otherwise. I don't think it was terrible. I think that mistake in itself could have been redeemed if our strikers were able to hit the target. And of course, we were the better team overall, and his distribution was more than decent. So what I can say to you, Mark, is that yeah, the higher ups are not pushing, but Ruben Amorim is pushing for Onana to go because he wants a new number one. He's not upset with Bayern there. He's not disappointed in the other keeper that he has, but he wants Onana gone. And that's something that I can tell you for a fact. It's interesting to see what Man United will do and how they will be creatively attack this situation. It's very weird. But what I can tell you is that Man United is working on it. Of course, we know that there's been lots of rumors about Donnarumma But guys, it was an opportunistic situation. It was never Man United's priority to sign Donnarumma. Guys, right now, Man United's priority is to sign a midfielder. Now, whether we get Wharton or it be Morton Hjumlund, the price is pretty much generally in the same direction. And the reason why I say this because I know Sporting is pretty much going to ask for 75 to 85 million euros for that player. And of course, it's going to round out about the 70 million mark for none other than Adam Wharton as well. So, if my honest opinion, guys, I would definitely go for Adam Wharton and then maybe try again in January for Carlos Baliba because I think Adam Wharton not only has a big talent, but he has a smart head on his shoulders and he's a youngster that can grow with this Man United team in the next 3 to 5 seasons into a world-class superstar in our midfield. It will be interesting to see what Man United does. I'm looking forward to the decisions that they will make. Of course, guys, you know how it is. Everyone is disappointed about the Carlos Baliba situation, but the club did not want to sell. So it's one of those things. There's all sorts of rumors coming through, but yeah, it's not happening, bro. Lucien Agume is not a player that Manchester United are actually interested in this current moment. I know a lot of reports are saying that Man United are interested in this player. In fact, to be honest, it's a player who fits the profile of none other than Lammens, but he also fits a profile of a goalkeeper that Man United was looking at in Diogo Costa, and he's very cheap. But Man United have not made any contacts. They've not really sent their scouts to monitor him yet. So it's something more of what one of the football analysts on YouTube was projecting a player that fits based on data what Amorim would be looking for in a goalkeeper. And a lot of people are thinking, well, it's a cheap option. Man United certainly should be interested in that. But it's not actually the case right now. So what I can say to you guys is don't get too, you know what I mean, disappointed or despondent in this current moment. Man United will make some moves. And I would say to you guys, we hope that we should all hope that Man United makes a breakthrough in the midfield department because that's only and only when they will bring in a goalkeeper. And like I say to you guys, Sen Lamen is their ultimate choice. It's the goalkeeper that they've been keeping most contact with throughout the transfer summer and since before the window opened. The manager likes the keeper, and the higher ups are willing to make the payment. So yeah, it will be seen. It will be interesting to see if we make that deal happen. This is another issue with Morton Human, guys. The club is kind of bent on signing Carlos Baliba. So I don't know if we will buy Morten Hjumlund, because if we buy Morten Hjumlund, that spells no believer. So it will be interesting to see what Man United does. And now, don't get me wrong, guys. Man United are making their discussions. They're discussing internally up until the last 24 minutes. Man United were meeting on the final decision for which player they're going to make their priority, be it Morten Hjumlund or Adam Wharton. I'm leaning towards Adam Wharton based on certain reports and certain things that I have heard and seen across Europe in this last couple hours. And what I can tell you is, guys, I think it might be Adam Morton. And if it's Morton Human, guys, we're not losing out either way. They are both very, very talented individuals that will certainly improve our midfield in different ways. Morton Human is more of the physical, combative midfielder, and he still can play a pass from deep. Of course, he likes to get forward as well, but in the Premier League, it will take him some time to adjust. The physicality is there, the pace is there. It will be something that he would definitely, most certainly, take some time to adjust to. However, Wharton, I think he walks into the pace of the game and starts running that midfield immediately. That's the only interesting thing, and that's the only reason why I think Wharton will be our premier choice in that midfield situation as the player that we pivot to purchase this summer. Let's see how Man United goes. I expect in the next 24 hours to get a confirmation on our target, and I expect it to be Adam Wharton. And who knows, guys, it might be coming with an official bid immediately because from what I have heard of their discussions, It's not about if they're going to make that attack the player, it's when they're going to make the bid. So, guys, it's going to be interesting to see if Man United make that deal. Will Palace let him go? I already spoke about that a bit earlier, bro. I already was saying Palace are possibly open to a move around the 70 million mark. So it will be interesting to see what happens if that deal meets the asking price of Crystal Palace. Of course, it's going to have to be done very quickly because Palace would also need to secure a replacement for the player. There are a couple of reports coming about of Palace interest in a Bundesliga midfielder, as well as a player coming out from Spain. Let's see how that goes. But let's move on to some interesting news, as there are reports that Chelsea and Man United are nearing an agreement. Separate negotiations which was being carried out this afternoon at Manchester United, and there are reports that Man United and Chelsea are very, very close to an agreement. All terms are just being ironed out. Man United are set to get their expected fee for the player in the region of 40 million pounds, and Garnacho is set to become a Chelsea player. I think they're just ironing out the fine payments and all these sorts of details. I think you will get an announcement by tomorrow afternoon, let's say about 3 to 4 p.m. UK. Here we go for Alejandro Garnacho to Chelsea, because guess what happening? Their deal for Xavi Simons is becoming a bit difficult. And the reason why I say it's becoming a bit difficult is because Leipzig is demanding 70 million euros for Xavi Simons, and Chelsea were hoping to pay somewhere in the region of 50 million pounds. They're certainly going to have to bump that up 10 to 15 million pounds, because I certainly think when they meet Leipzig's asking price, because Man United have already enriched them 85 million euros, I think they're going to demand another 10 million in add-ons, which is going to see that deal drag on for another couple days, and they will want to secure Garnacho first. And you've heard this here first. Garnacho will be signed before Xavi Simons. This is my honest opinion. I believe it will happen tomorrow, and guys, hopefully everyone will feel free, and then Man United will make a deal. Of course, bro, if you weren't following the beginning of the stream, which I know you will, please don't spam the chat. Big up to you, my broski. Yeah, so the first oh god. Oh broski, I spoke about this at the beginning of the stream. Rasmus Holland is not even in the bomb squad. I don't know what you're talking about. But like I keep saying to you guys, this has been mostly media driven and YouTuber driven. This is not the actual situation for this player. However, like I said earlier, there have been offers. Man United have listened to the offers. They have not accepted any of the offers, but they have also showed the clubs who've made those offers in the direction of the players' management. And the issues with the players' management is that they are not yet willing to take an offer from any of those clubs. And Man United is not willing to force the player to take one of those options. Of course, yes, they have told the player that his game time will be limited, but they've also told him that he can fight and see where it takes him during the course of the season. So it's up to the player at the end of the day, and we are waiting to see what the player decides, because like I told you, there have been some offers and they are interested. So let's see what happens, guys. No matter what I say, it could only happen when it happens, because I'm not the guy doing the deals. Guys, if you know I was doing the deals, broski, yeah, if you know I was doing the deals, bro, you know I would have done it long time. You know how I do, guys. I would have had those deals on the wire. You know what I mean? Cherky might have been a Manchester United player as well. You never know. 20 million euros would have been an easy deal to do. You know what I mean? Chump change business. But what can I say, guys? It's getting very interesting. Of course, Manchester United did lose the opening game to Arsenal, and Ruben Amorim is prepping and getting the squad ready for their fixture against the Craven Cottagers of Fulham. And of course, guys, we are going to be right here live. And of course, this week I'm bringing to you a brand new show. Shout outs is going to be live on Thursday, guys. So I'll be revealing the show makeup, everything about the show on tomorrow at the end of tomorrow's streams. But I was so excited. I just wanted to tell you guys about it earlier. So, and I also apologize for my late stream, guys. I missed my train this afternoon and I got on pretty late. And I was cooking, and of course, it took me a little while as I already was late, and I just about finished before I was able to start the stream. But it's still on the fire. I got to take it off just now. So at the same time, guys, it's been a very interesting one. What I can tell you guys, don't lose the faith. Man United are still in the market. As you can see, the headline, Man United are still in the market. Do not get swayed by anyone trying to sell you any dreams that Man United are not signing any more players. Man United are expected to sign a midfielder, and if all else fails, Lammens should be the last signing of the summer, which will be our third string or competitive string goalkeeper. Now, what I can tell you is I think that my brother here is very much correct. Fulham is going to get a F1 smoking when Man United come into the Craven Cottage this weekend. Of course, we are all going to be there, guys. Your boy Marken, and of course, I'm going to start the stream a bit earlier. I'm going to drop the link so we can all get hyped. We used to have the warm-up streams, the Sunday vibes before Man United plays, that kind of thing. Last season was a bit, tough, but this season it's looking up. So we are back and in full effect. And of course, guys, if any news breaks, your boy Marken will be here to bring it live for you. Like I give you the news early and I give it to you consistently, and I give you all the information. Now, of course, I would love to grow my channel, so I'm asking each and every one of you, if you have the time, please smash a like, share it around. It really helps the channel grow. It really, really helps share the stream along to the next possible viewer every time you hit a like, and it's free, guys. Please help your brother out. The aim is to get to 10K. The road to 10K is here, and I believe that we will get there this season. Maybe before Sesko scores 25 goals. Who knows? If he scores 25 goals before we get to 10K on Red Devil Mode DE Marken, guys, something's wrong. Something's terribly wrong. I'm telling you. But you know what? Still love you guys. Hope you have a wonderful evening. And of course, guys, I will be back tomorrow at the same time, hopefully earlier at the normal time, at 7 UK. But, I was really late today, so I apologize. And I hope you guys have a great time. Enjoy your evening. Relax. I know lots of you work really hard. And of course, stay tuned. More content is coming soon. And your boy Marken, I told you about Benjamin Sesko. I was the first one. And everyone's trying to say Indy Carlion. But now, you're going to see. Man United is going to finish the window in fine style. And this summer is going to be rated at least an 8.5 out of 10. And that's the word on the street from your boy Marken today. Shout out to you. And I'll catch you guys later on, guys. It's been a great one. And it has not been a long one. Shout out to Mama Flossie as well. Mama Flossie, I didn't forget you. I saw you there. And I did not forget you. I hope you have a wonderful day as well, Mama Flossie in the building. Yeah, shout out to you.
Baby.